without further ado, I will introduce Lindsey Hansen.
Wow, you all look terrifying from here. Hi, I'm Lindsey, and I'm a senior at Wilson High School, and I started Hilltop Production earlier this summer. Towards the beginning of last school year, I remember walking into the hot shop feeling like I walked into the Twilight Zone. I had no clue what any of the tools were called, no idea where I should stand, which is still a dilemma, and no inkling as to how in the world Wilson could legally have a class as dangerous as glass blowing. I can still remember the knot in my stomach as I walked up to gather for the first time because I was terrified that I would embarrass myself or, sear my face off. I've never been good at anything other than performance art. I'm a musician and an actress and a dancer. But to have glass blowing become this vital outlet of my creativity completely caught me off guard because honestly, I was not looking for another love of my life. I was sure I only ever needed one, which was music. But somehow, I magically fell into a hot shop. After the first few days of glass blowing at Wilson, I heard about the after-school Hilltop Artists program. Needless to say, the next day I had all of the necessary paperwork done and was in the hot shop after school every day for an extra 2 hours. I really didn't know why at the time I needed to be part of the program so badly, but I just went with my gut and applied. Instead of questioning why I had signed up for Hilltop and overthinking like I always do, I kept working on my skills. Eventually, I started coming home with these reasonably well-made pieces that I could maybe kind of be proud of, and for the first time, I didn't have the need to show anyone else what a cool piece of art I made. Unconsciously, I stopped looking for the validation that I thought I needed. I began to fall in love with glass and the work I was putting in, but more recently, I've been thinking about why I don't really need to show anyone my work. Most of the time, if I feel like I'm doing something great, I like to show it off, but just this once, I don't rush to tell anyone about the cool things that I'm doing in glass. It's not that I'm not proud or grateful for the opportunity or the work that I've put in to get better, but I finally get to do something that I can be proud of just for me. I don't really care if anyone tells me that they think my work is amazing, because I know it's not. My artwork is decent, but it isn't awe-inspiring or profound in any way. But that's why I'm proud of it. That's what makes it beautiful to me. Once I started entertaining the idea that maybe I didn't have to be told that I was doing a good job to do well at something, I started to wonder why I even had this insane craving for validation in the first place. I should tell you that my family has a history of mental illness. We've all been through the difficulty of living with mental illness. And I say we because I live with depression and anxiety. It's not for lack of a creative or emotional outlet, because I've got plenty of that. But something in my brain just doesn't allow me to be happy that something good is happening to me without questioning whether or not I deserve to be happy at all. This deeply rooted chemical imbalance isn't aided by the tough version of childhood I've been dealt. But I've seen so many people be healed by art. And no, doing glass did not fix me. I made the decision to do that for myself. But I wouldn't have been able to do it without the constant opportunity to repeatedly allow myself to be proud of the things that I've done. I have to thank Hilltop and all of you here today for giving me something that I could use just to let myself learn and accept that I am going to make mistakes. Thank you for the chance to work on healing myself and for the chance to make something beautiful through something beautiful.